Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about having Scorpio on the 12th house cusp in a natal chart. Now, the first thing I'll look at as far as restrictions and limitations may go, this could be a person that may have trouble at times, maybe battling back from adversity, maybe the resilient side, I should say, resilient side of the person. Perhaps this person maybe has some difficulty in showing emotional intensity in matters. Sagittarius is often rising in many cases, and Sagittarius is a sign that's jocular and ebullient, so it makes it difficult to show this Scorpio side, the vindictive side, which is actually maybe not such a bad thing, and that side. And showing the tenacity and persistence connected with this sign. So those are some things to look at as far as the restrictions and limitations may go. There may also maybe be some difficulty as far as maybe showing maybe the sexual side of this person, and this person probably maybe more so than many other placements in horoscopes, that this person may feel reluctant and may be inhibited in showing maybe the sexual side of themselves, and it's something that they're very private about, more so than the average person. Now, secret sorrows may be connected perhaps with the death of a person. Maybe it was connected with somebody, maybe someone manipulative. It may be maybe the lack of the emotional intensity connected perhaps with issues. It could be the difficulty in bouncing back from adversity, or could be some kind of thing connected with very strong crisis and upheavals. Now, the next thing I'll look at as far as the self-undoing goes, it could be perhaps connected. Maybe the person stays in maybe a sexual relationship maybe longer than he or she needs to. It could be being maybe secretly vindictive or vengeful regarding a situation with the person, harboring grudges and grievances maybe for a protracted period of time. Now, with Sagittarius rising in most instances, this person may not show that side much on the surface, but inwardly, and as far as the self-undoing may go, it could be strongly connected perhaps with things that are connected with vengeance. It could be maybe it's the inability to let go in certain things of their life. It could be maybe the inability to maybe transform or to regenerate on a certain level, or difficulty with this. Another thing to look at as far as hidden adversaries or enemies may go, it could be people that maybe embody Scorpio-like characteristics. It could be people that are maybe are about transformation, such as like motivational speakers. It could be people that are very powerful and very intense, secretive people. It could be people that are in Scorpio-like professions such as surgery, law enforcement, detectives, forensics, astrologers, people in the occult, the supernatural. It could be people that are psychologists or psychiatrists. These may be people that may be hidden adversaries or enemies. Could also be, in some cases, perhaps a sexual partner, or someone, maybe a current one, or maybe one from the past. Now, as far as private hidden matters go, perhaps this person is involved in a very deep, extensive research in private, in solitude. Maybe they are really about being strongly investigative. This could be kind of like that person that does their own little detective work on the sly and doesn't really talk to people about it. It could be somebody that maybe in private and in seclusion maybe does astrological research or research into the occult, supernatural subjects. Somebody that maybe studies forensics, or perhaps something connected with law enforcement, police work, studying psychiatry. It could be a person that maybe even studies the subject of sex on a very deep level. Now, another thing look at as far as the dreams and the unconscious, perhaps this person might be motivated, maybe somehow, perhaps maybe perhaps the on an unconscious level, maybe the person is motivated in some cases to find maybe that sexual partner, the one, that ultimate one that he or she may be looking for. Maybe sex is a motivating tool in a lot of cases. Perhaps this person dreams of doing something connected with psychology, psychiatry, maybe being an astrologer, perhaps being that strong motivational speaker, a person that has an uncanny ability to transform other people, maybe being the ultimate detective in solving mysteries, maybe that person that always can be resilient and battle back from adversity. Another thing to look at as far as imprisonment may go, well, considering we're dealing with the sign Scorpio, and Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, in some isolated and very minuscule cases, it could be something connected very strongly with something nefarious, something with the underworld or the mob. In some isolated cases, it could be maybe something in connection with the sexual partner, something associated with insurance, maybe something, maybe that with some kind of legacy or will, maybe on some degree. It could be something that's connected with a strong maybe crime of passion, and something connected with vengeance or revenge. Well, anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for having Scorpio on the 12th house cusp in a natal chart. And stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about having Sagittarius on the 12th house cusp in a natal chart. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.